Just talk about the transition coming out here. How has it been getting acclimated, building chemistry, camaraderie, and all those other things?
It's tough when you meet a team on the road in the middle of the season, but everybody's been welcoming and, friendly and stuff like that. So it's been an easy transition for me.
Now, has Coach specifically talked about your role and how you're going to, contribute on both sides, and what exactly it is that you want to bring to them?
No, we haven't had that conversation yet, but I know just from playing earlier this year and years in the past what I'm capable of bringing to the team and to the floor. So, once I get a chance and get some real quality minutes out there, I'm going to show and perform, and I can find my niche anywhere on the court. So.
Hey Trey, nice to meet you, man. How do you feel like, it's a pretty high-paced offense here, I think is the idea. How do you feel like your game fits into that?
It's easy. It's fun. We'll go out there and run and play freely and not having to run set plays every play. So, I think that's, just watching the team and playing against the team and now with the team, that's our strength, is to play fast, play free. And, he's letting us do that. And I think that's when we're going to be at our best.
What about playing with a passing big like Nomas? Like, how much does that open up the floor for you and allow you to get?
It helps a lot, when you have a player like that's, pretty much demands a double team. It just gives everybody else an opportunity to cut, make plays, make shots, and find positions where they can, impact the game off of his play.
Trey, does this still feel brand new, or is it kind of starting to feel?
Nah, it's definitely brand new. Like I said, meeting the team on the road and then going straight into All-Star break, it's tough, but I'm a quick learner, so I think I'll be able to transition very well and into the team very well. So.
Did it disrupt any maybe All-Star break plans for you?
Nah, not at all. We stayed on the East Coast, and my trip was to the East Coast, so it worked out fine. And even if it didn't, I wouldn't have let it hinder that. And everybody needs that couple days to get away and clear their mind and kind of rejuvenate. So I was still able to do that.
You played for a couple of different teams, but have you had a switch in the middle of the season like this?
Nah, this is my first time, so it's different for me. But that's the job. You got to be able to adapt and and be on the move and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing now.
Does this feel like a mid-season move, or because there are so many new faces joining, like the established group, does it almost feel kind of like the beginning of something?
For me personally, it definitely feels like a mid-season move. I was playing with the team before. I was playing a lot and stuff like that, and it was one of the core guys coming off the bench and then coming to a new team in the middle of the season is tough. They already have the rotation and stuff like that. But, like I said earlier, just going to find my way and show what I'm capable of to continue to get more minutes.
I'm always interested when somebody new comes in about kind of like the vibe and the culture that you pick up on in a new place. Like, have you seen enough or learned enough to?
I don't think I've been around long enough yet. Hopefully, in the next week or so, I'll kind of be able to pick up on what that is.
You like the weather a little bit better?
Yeah, the weather is a little bit better. I was walking around in shorts today, so I can't complain about that.
You played against a lot of these guys throughout your career, but is there anybody that's like surprised you with anything, actually getting to spend a lot of time alongside them?
It's still early, and like you said, I played against them a lot and watched them a lot. So, I think just from watching De'Aaron on a different, being his teammate and just really like focusing on what he's doing. He's a great player, so it's fun to watch for me.
Can you see a level of success with this team not making the postseason? Is there still a level of success to be had there if that doesn't happen?
Of course we want to make the playoffs, and that's every team's goal, and I think that we have enough talent to do that, and if not, I think that coach and everybody else has put together a good group for next year, and be able to come out and continue to make strides as becoming a better team.